welcome to my channel. My name's Jenny. This is Jenny T right now, but I'm just Jenny. We're just doing our thing. We don't have any rhyme or reason to what we do, but today I do want to dedicate this video to Cathy Buzbee. I love you so much. She is my mother's best friend and also her cousin, and she deserves all the love and hugs and good vibes right now. We're gonna do a Reddit read, and this is in the r/advice. Okay, if this one says, I genuinely cannot stand my husband anymore because he cut down a tree. I, 35 male, and my husband, 35 male, have been married for years and have never faced a big issue like this one where neither one of us knows what the solution is. Yep. However, right now, there is no solution because the tree's gone. To explain briefly, when my grandparents moved to my town, they built their own house and planted a tree in their yard which grew over the years. My grandparents loved that tree so much because it felt like it grew alongside their family in a way. They always took good care of it, especially my grandpa, who nicknamed it Sally. Interesting. I choose this, and that's the name of the tree. My whole family, including me, have numerous pictures with that tree. Some of us playing under it and others of my grandparents standing proudly next to it. It might seem silly, but that tree genuinely meant a lot to all of us because we all played under it, we all sat under it and talked together, and it just held a lot of memories. My grandparents have sadly passed away from COVID, but I was fortunate enough to inherit their house. It's not a big fancy house by any means, but I didn't care about that. However, my husband did. He likes house renovations and wanted to do a whole makeover to the house since it was too old style for him. I didn't mind and told him he could do whatever he wanted to the house. He could paint it bright blue for all I cared. What I didn't expect is to come back home from my work trip to find the tree gone. He cut off the whole tree because he wanted to start renovating the backyard for it to be more modern. To say I lost my shit would be an understatement, and we had a massive argument about it. I would have too. He argued that I told him he could do whatever he wanted to the house, so I couldn't back out now that he did something I didn't like. But I find his argument invalid because I said the house, as in the structure, not the tree, and he should have known I wouldn't have wanted him to cut it down. He should have known that. He really should have known that. I know this is not the biggest issue ever, but I am genuinely heartbroken. I would be too. Over this, it wasn't just a tree to me or my family, and now whenever I look outside, I just see an empty space where it should have been. I tried to get over it, but I still feel resentment towards him, which I don't like. I don't know how to fix this or how to get my point across for him, but I don't want our relationship to fail because of a family tree, but I'm also deeply hurt that he didn't consider mine or my family's feelings at all. Should I just let it go, or do I talk to him about it again, even though I feel like it is useless since the tree is gone? I don't know. I just want help in how to get over this. I don't understand why the first thing your husband would do is cut a tree down that has such obvious significance to your family. So your husband cut down your family tree while you were on a work trip. Yeah, I think this is pretty wild. That was so disrespectful to you and your family. I am going to hurry up, though. So, let's read something funny. Oh my God. Confessions. Okay. Being walked in on naked by a real estate agent and their client in my apartment. So I had the morning off and was sleeping in as much as I could because I didn't really have plans for the day. My morning took the weirdest turn. I was sleeping in my bed when all of a sudden I heard some knocking at the door. It took me a bit to wake up and realize that it was someone knocking at my door. The thing is that I always sleep naked. And when I got up just to go to the door to peek through the hole to see who it was, it all of a sudden unlocked and the door opened wide open. Standing at the entrance was a female real estate agent and her male client who were now looking right at my naked body in the open because I was walking that way. I quickly covered as much of my body as I could and backed up to my bedroom door to hide my body. I asked what they were doing, and they said they were there because there was a viewing booked for that day, and I told them I hadn't been notified at all. I asked if they could leave while I put some clothes on. So embarrassing, these two random people just getting a free show of my naked body blows my mind. No one thought of telling me anything. That is so embarrassing. I've done something similar almost. Not that, but I was at the Walmart in another town, thank goodness, but with my mom, and I walked into the men's restroom. Oh my god! They need to make they need to put stalls in men's bathrooms. It doesn't have to just be urinals. You can put a wall there so we don't have to see. But I did think that it was the women's bathroom. I did double check, and I don't know what. See, at my Walmart, it was the opposite. So I really thought I was going into the women's bathroom, but it was the men's, and that was so embarrassing. I ran. I was like, screw it. I'm not peeing. I just went back to where my mom was and was like, all right, we out of here. We got to go. I just embarrassed myself for the rest of my life. No, not really. But I did see him at the checkout, and that was pretty embarrassing. This person said, I had a scumbag landlord do this to me. Worst part was I was asleep the whole time and was only told after my roommate that they had came in my room and also left the door wide open for her to see me. Y'all, no, if your landlord is doing this, you need to report them to whoever. There's got to be some place you can report these people. The leasing company. Call your leasing company and report the issue. This happened to me, except the agent lied about a booking, just took the keys to my apartment and showed up unannounced. Y'all, people are weird, people are crazy, and people have no morals or values or any kind of common sense anymore. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Anyway, I have to run. I have a lot to do. I feel like, maybe I don't know, but anyway, Cathy and Jack Buzbee, I love you so much, and I'm so glad I got to meet you, Cathy. I think that you are and always have been, a bright light, and I'm so glad that my mom has had you all her life. I'm so glad that she got to see you, and that I got to meet you, and Jack, and Moose, and everybody, I'm sad that I'm not going to be able to be up there. Just know that we all love you and think about you all the time, and I hope that you got your wind chimes today. I don't know if they're getting there today or tomorrow, if they've already got there or not. So, I love you, and that you know how much we love you, and how, I don't know, I have no more words. Don't forget to get outside, get your feet on the ground, and look at the sky, and thank God thank your God, thank whatever, for the air in your lungs and the beat in your chest. Because life is precious, and you don't know when you're gonna, you don't know when you're gonna not be here. So, I hope that everyone has a wonderful evening or morning or afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching this. And Aunt Cathy, Uncle Jack, I know you're not my aunt, my uncle, you're my cousins, but it's okay. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed these silly stories. I'll talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.